Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to show you how you can use image to serve as your mockup in your design. So this happened, or let me say I think of this because as a designer I find it sometimes hard to get a mockup that is perfectly good for my particular design. Like the design I posted recently on my Instagram page, Iru and granite is one difficult, or let me say one hard mockup to find. So what I do is I go online, search image of Iru and image of granite, and I try, or let me say I just adjust some things there to make it look like a mockup, so I can be able to present it for my work. This helps a lot, and this is one reason why I'm showing you guys how it is done. So without further ado, let's just dive into creating the magic, and let me show you the before and after of that particular image. So this is the before. As you can see, it has a raw background there, so it has a raw at the background. This is used as a photo shoot, product photo shoot, yes. So and I see it's resourceful, so I downloaded the image as high resolution. I started resolution image, then move it into Photoshop, and tada, we got this. So I'm going to be showing you how this is done, and same goes to this one. I find the one that is perfectly that is very perfect for what I want to do, then I move ahead and tada. So here we have, this is the original image we are going to be working with. So this is the original image. I'm going to open it with my Photoshop. So here we have it. So the first thing you are going to do is observe where the light comes from and where the shadow is in this picture. So what I see mostly here is where the light comes from, which is the right angle and the left angle of the image. So the shadow is not really our concern here, but what we are going to be focusing on is how you can expand the territory of this particular image. So what I'm going to do now is I first duplicate it by pressing Ctrl J on my Photoshop. So after pressing Ctrl J, I will go to my select object. So it will automatically select the object for me. So reason why is I want to extract the container from the background. So extracting it will help me expand the territory. So you understand. So Ctrl J. So you now select it again, click on the layer below and expand it like yes, expand with 5. So I think that's cool. Then use content fill aware. So go to fill and use content aware. You know we have different, so you just click on content aware. It will help me fill the container background with that Iru background. So you understand. So from here to here, so this is what we have. So now we have the container on a separate layer, and we have the background of Iru on a separate layer. So second thing you are going to do depends on the size you want your image to have. Because of this one, hold on, let me just first import my design. So I'll just drag it on my Photoshop. So as you can see, it's kind of bigger than the whole interface. So let's expand it first. So you will expand it to cover up the beginning and the end of the label that is already there. So then you go to your crop, expand the territory, and you know that's the reason why we separate the layers in the first place. So when you expand the territory, you'll be able to see where your labels begin and ends. So then go to your background, which is the Iru backgrounds. Then expand it. So there we have it, and we have our label. Now you know, as it is, it looks flat, it doesn't look really original. So what we are going to do is, like I told you, you first observe the light and shadow of your image, the image you want to work on. So as you can see here, we have lights here and we have lights here. So you understand, I don't think shadow really important. I don't think shadow is really important here. So what we are going to do right now is create an empty layer, go to our Mockup tool. So you go to rectangular Mockup tool, then you select one side of the image. So after selection, you go to your paint bucket tool, then make sure your four background color is on white because it is light. If it is shadow, now we are going to use black. Sure, you understand, but it is white, that's why we are going to use white. So it is light, that's why we are going to use white. So you fill it in, then select it. Make sure you convert it to smart object. Why do you need to convert it to smart object? It's very simple, because when we apply any effect on it, we'll be able to edit it, we'll be able to work on it after you've already worked on, you already apply your effect. So you understand. So like now we have Gaussian blur. Sorry, let me just go to blur, Gaussian blur. So I think we have this one here, so you can adjust it anyhow you want it. So if it is not cool with you, you go back here, you adjust it again. So you understand. So I think we just leave it to 15 thereabout. I think that's cool. So now for us to see what we've done, so now drag the label behind the shadow, or let me say the highlight that you created. So then adjust it, Ctrl T, okay, so drag it inside a little. I think that's cool. Reduce the opacity to make it look real, because very important you make it look original. Then duplicate with Ctrl J, then drag it to the other side, because we are dealing with light here, so both sides is going to be on light effect. We are not using shadow on this one. So adjust your label to make it look to your desired position. So I think this one is cool. So then adjust your light again. So adjust your light again. Then if this is not cool with you, you can reduce the opacity so that it will look more original. And I think we are done. So this is it. And for the ground nuts on, let me just quickly run you through it, as you already know how I did this one. So what I did there is similar, just that one have shadow instead of light, so it has shadow. So this is what I do. So then I select, like I select earlier, subject, duplicate, then expand the territory. So give it white, make sure you create new layer for that one. So import your design. We have granite, so I will just use the front only. There, blow it to my desired size. So I'll make sure I blow it here. I didn't see the design that is already on it before, so you understand. So that's my focus, or let me say that's my reason of blowing it like that. So where does this light come from? We have to ask ourselves, where does the light come from? I think it comes from the center, judging from the top of the light here, so you understand. So what we are going to do now is go to our Mockup tool, then did the magic we did on the arrow there too. So we fill it with what? With white 4-color background. Sorry, it shows that prompt message because I didn't create new layer for it. You understand? So it needs to have its own layer. You understand? So create your layer, convert it to smart object. You already understand. You know why we need to convert it to smart object. Gaussian blur. Then we make sure it is blurred to the extent of what we need. I think that's cool, but it's not really cool until you drop shadow on it, because here it needs shadow. As you can see, like I told you, you observe where the things come from. Over on your right side, it has a shadow which is dark spots. You understand? So what you are going to do now is, we have already have the light side, so we are going to create another Mockup tool. Then instead of white this time around, we are going to use black. Like I told you, if it is light, you use white color. If it is shadow you are dealing with, you use black color. So go to your Mockup tool, create new layer for it. Don't forget that it's very important. Make sure you convert it to smart object as well. So now you can copy the effect you use here. You can copy it to this black too by pressing on your alternative keyboard. So you understand? Then go there. So if it is too much, you just go to adjustment, then adjust it to your taste, or adjust the whole shape. It's either you adjust the shadow level, or let me say, yes, the blurry level, or you adjust the whole shape. As you can see, it gives different feels. So zoom it out to see what you are doing. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce the shadow a little, the blurry radius a little. And reduce the opacity as well. And there we have it. So you can also put this shadow here too, to make it look more realistic. So reduce the opacity, the fill too. Then adjust the placement very well, so that it won't look too close and it won't look too far away. So there we have it. That's it. It's very simple as it can be. So thanks for watching this tutorial. Make sure you like, comment, and share with your creative ones. Thank you. See you in the next class.